Vietnam is emerging as a solar power champion as Asia races to fight climate change. The country ranks 7th in the world in terms of installed capacity. But challenges remain, as CNA's Tung Ngo reports.
Vietnam is making a big push into renewable energy to feed its growing demand for power to fuel economic growth. With long coastline with consistent winds and high irradiation levels for solar, the country is well positioned in its shift to cleaner energy sources.
When you're thinking about Vietnam's power system needing to scale up over the next 10 to 15 years, what is the most cost-effective form of electricity generation that can be used? Renewable energy today, and certainly increasingly in the future, is for the most part the most cost-effective form of electricity across the board.
Renewable energy plays such an important role in the Vietnam economy in terms of decarbonization, the whole economy, and also Vietnam under the Paris Climate Agreement. And we have the national determination, contribution, and the commitment to the global community.
Vietnam introduced generous incentives for renewable energy development in 2017. What followed is a boom of the market. Solar energy generation jumped from 0 to 16 gigawatts in just about 3 years.
Vietnam already in the last couple of years have really planted its flag as a leader in renewable energy development, and that's true not just as a regionally in Asia, but globally. I think Vietnam's really garnered a lot of recognition of what it's done in the last couple of years.
Vietnam has long relied on fossil fuels, especially coal, but lenders are turning away from coal power projects, leaving Vietnam with limited options in financing its coal energy plants. And solar power costs have declined significantly in recent years. Solar farms emerged as an effective option, cheaper and quicker to build and scale up.
Theo mình, nó đã mở cơ hội cho những cái nhà đầu tư tư nhân và huy động được cái nguồn vốn của xã hội tham gia vào. Về cái quyết tâm của tập đoàn là khi mà nhìn thấy cái cơ hội là điện ở Việt Nam. Ở đây là những cái nguồn điện truyền thống nó đang nó sẽ không còn gọi là cơ hội nhiều để phát triển nữa, và nó là tương lai và nó đã đến rồi.
But following a boom, Vietnam's renewable energy market faces several choking points. The upswing in solar power in recent years has put stress on Vietnam's outdated transmission infrastructure. There's also the need for battery storage for solar power. And the market faces high uncertainty as Vietnam mulls over new policies for the country's energy pathway.
To me, the interesting thing is looking ahead, not just next year, not just 2 years from now, but over the next decade. Can Vietnam take that momentum in showing that itself when it puts the right policies in place and the right government incentives in place? Can it apply that success that we've seen the last couple of years to the next 10 years?
Years of economic growth in Vietnam also meant surging power demand from factories built by global giants like Samsung or Nike. And these factories are under pressure to reduce carbon emissions in a bid to meet their sustainability goals.
In consumer markets, people are demanding that, they buy tennis shoes, they're not going to destroy the planet with those tennis shoes. They want to buy tennis shoes that have been made with green products and green inputs and green energy. And if Vietnam can, certify that and create a green supply chain that shows that, the factories that make these products are using green energy, then they will sell more of their products. It'll just be a necessary part of being marketable in those markets in the future.
Despite a boom in solar energy in recent years, Vietnam's path to renewable energy remains uncertain as the country reshapes its blueprint for power development. Industry analysts say the key to a wider adaptation of renewable energy is clear and stable long-term policies. But that remains uncertain too, at least for now. Tung Ngo, CNA, Hà Nội.